Hi. So I've been sharing things on my social media about natural farming, and I just really love it. And I wanted to honor the man that coined this term and created this. His name was Masanobu Fukuoka. He was Japanese. He's now deceased, unfortunately. He died at the age of 95. Lived a very long, fulfilling life. And so he, at one point in his life, got very sick with pneumonia. And during that time, while he was healing up, he had a spiritual awakening. And that is when he came up with this. He quit his job and he went back to his old family farm that had been in his family for generations, and he started experimenting on the farm with this method. So he believed in no-till, no herbicides or pesticides. And that was his natural farming, and he grew rice and barley and citrus trees, and he was very successful with it. So, but one of the quotes I wanted to share by him is, "The healing of the land and the purification of the human spirit is the same process." And that's, I think, what he realized when he had that spiritual awakening. I have also come to realize that through my various awakenings, and I do not think it is a coincidence that I'm on this farm that is owned by a woman who believes in this method, and she's the one that shared the book with me, and her garden she follows this method. I also think it's really cool that it's a method that was created in Japan, because I also follow the Japanese Buddhism, Nichiren Shoshu Buddhism. So just many coincidences, maybe not coincidences, I don't know, but pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, so he went to his family farm. He experimented a lot, and obviously with experiments you're gonna fail a lot, and he writes about it in his book, The One Straw Revolution, of all the failed attempts with dealing with bugs and weeds and things like that. And you know, people at his old job would come and check out his land, and they were just astonished at his methods, and they were like, "There's no way this is gonna work. Like, you know, he has no pesticides. These bugs come in every year and destroy crops if you don't have pesticides." And they did destroy his crops, but then he started studying the ecosystem, and you know, started supporting the bugs that ate the other bugs, the ones, you know, you have to look at the whole system. Who's gonna eat the bugs that eat my crops? I want to support the bugs that eat those bugs. So basically, yeah, that's what he did, and eventually he was very successful, and everybody was like, wow, there's something to this. And people started coming out and studying his farm and his methods. And World War II happened and interrupted his progress, and the family had to sell a lot of their land, but that did not stop him. He still was successful, and he still built it back up. And then he ended up traveling to many countries and writing books describing his methods. And yeah, I think it's just amazing, and I want to keep sharing this. And you know, everybody seems to be talking about how our, you know, food system is failing, and there's just many changes that we need to make. Our food does not have the nutrients it used to have. Our soil is very depleted because of the monocrops. We use chemicals that cause cancer on our food. There's just a lot of things that need to change. So, and it has to be a radical change. It's a revolution. It's a revolution. And I'm all for it. I want my son to grow up eating natural, chemical-free food. I don't want him to have to deal with his sickness later in life. You know, and, you know, some people may go look at this garden here, and judge it and say, wow, this is overgrown. There's a lot of weeds in here, but there's a lot of studying that goes into this garden, and our so-called weeds are very helpful, and our food is very nutritious and natural, and I trust it 100%. Whereas I go to the grocery store and you just don't know. You don't know what you're getting. So this is the start of something, and I'm going to keep sharing. And especially in memory of Masanobu, I want to just honor him and keep passing on the knowledge he spent years and years experimenting and studying and writing and lecturing and all this stuff. And his memory and knowledge needs to be passed on. So I will keep sharing. All right. Have a good day.